Hi, Andrew McNair here. We're continuing our new video series on financial tips, so thanks for watching. Today we're going to dive into the world of QCDs, which stand for Qualified Charitable Distributions. A QCD is a distribution paid directly from an IRA to a qualified charity, which makes it non-taxable income. And this can have a lot of tax benefits depending on your financial situation. So you definitely don't want to miss any of this because a QCD can save you literally thousands of dollars on your taxes if done correctly. I've helped a lot of pre-retirees and retirees plan their IRA withdrawal strategies, and I've found that a QCD is a great option that many times they haven't even considered or heard of to improve their bottom line on their taxes. So you may be asking, why would I want to do a QCD? Why should I give my IRA distribution away to charity? What are the benefits of giving some of my IRA funds to charity? Stay tuned and I'll answer all of your burning questions today. First, why are QCDs so important? Whether you're already retired or preparing to retire, you've likely heard of RMDs. Everyone who has an IRA, except for Roth IRAs, must take an RMD. It's a required minimum distribution, or RMDs for short, once they reach 72 years old. No exceptions. RMDs are required even if you haven't retired yet. The issue is that RMDs are considered taxable income, and therefore they increase your annual income. This can sometimes put you into a higher income tax bracket, where you owe more to Uncle Sam, which may also reduce your eligibility for certain tax credits and deductions. More on this in just 1 minute. Some common mistakes we see in my office are people who don't take their RMD. They forget about their RMD or don't satisfy it in its entirety. So they may actually incur penalties on top of the taxes they owe on their RMDs. And beneficiary IRAs fall into this same category as well. RMDs for these are based on the age of the account's previous owner, not the current owner. So let me give you an example of how a QCD can really add value to your life. Let's take client John Doe, who comes into my office and wants to give to his church and charity, but sadly is taking it directly from his IRA, paying the taxes, putting that money in his pocket, then giving it to his church and charity on Sunday and not getting any tax benefit for it because he takes the standard deduction. And it's a shame that people do that because they could have their IRA directly send that QCD to their church and charity and pay no taxes and keep their standard deduction. So you can see how this comes to life for a family and helps them a lot. A QCD satisfies your RMD by giving all or part of it to the charity of your choice, but then enables you to exclude the QCD amount from your taxable income on your tax return. Plus, you have the benefit of making a difference by investing in your preferred nonprofit charity. You can give it to your church. It is a really nice way to give back. So when you can do a QCD, you must be at least 70 and a half when the QCD happens. Even though you're not quite subject to RMDs yet, you can do a QCD. And the great thing is that when you do reach 72, you can apply all or part of your RMDs to charity as a QCD. For example, if your RMD was $20,000, you could just give $10,000 as a QCD and take the other $10,000 for expenses. So let's go deeper into these QCDs and the tax benefits they have. So in addition to the fulfillment of giving to charity, a huge benefit of QCDs is that it can lower your tax liability overall. This strategy is ideal for people who are 72 years old or older who are carefully watching their AGI, their adjusted gross income. A QCD is unlike regular withdrawals from an IRA because it doesn't count the amount you donated as part of your gross income. In contrast, those RMDs count as taxable income and actually increase your AGI. Your AGI is used for many tax calculations, and so if your RMDs actually raise your AGI into a higher tax bracket, it could mean that it affects certain tax credits and deductions, including Social Security and Medicare. That could mean that you would actually increase your Medicare surtax, pay IRMA, in which you don't want that to happen. Having a lower AGI number can allow you to stay in a lower tax bracket for longer and reduce or eliminate the taxation of Social Security and other income, and keep you eligible for deductions and credits that might be lost if you have to declare those RMDs as income. Also, QCDs don't require that you itemize on your taxes. Due to the recent tax law changes, this means you can take advantage of higher standard deductions, but still include a QCD under charitable giving when you file your taxes. So you get the tax benefit of that standard deduction as well. But wait, there is definitely more. The QCD strategy can also benefit the traditional IRA owner who wants to convert their balances to Roth accounts, as the QCD will reduce the amount of taxable money in that account. So let's say you're eligible and you want to request a QCD. So what's your next step? Since funds inside your IRA must transfer directly from your IRA to the charity, you must reach out to your IRA custodian, your financial advisor, to request a direct deposit to that charity or have a check issued from your IRA payable to that charity. Remember that you can give all or part of your RMD as a QCD. If a check is the only option, either request that your custodian mail the check directly to the charity, which is preferred, or you can intercept the check and give it to the charity yourself. This step must be followed. If a distribution check is made payable to you, it will not be considered a QCD, and you would have to treat the amount as taxable income. And also, don't forget to keep a written receipt from the charity so you can put it along with that IRA distribution notice. So you can put those two together and make sure you get that tax benefit at tax time. You'll need proof of this charitable donation for your tax records and to give to your tax preparer. We've covered a lot of bases today. If QCDs sound like the right option for you, be aware that there are some limitations. First, $100,000 a year is the maximum that you can qualify for a QCD. You can give more, but the first $100,000 is tax-free. Also, there's no workaround from transferring the donation directly from the IRA to the charity or nonprofit. Funds that are distributed directly to you, then turned around to the church or charity, won't qualify as a QCD. So get that right from the beginning so you don't have any hassles of taxable income that you don't need. So you may be asking, well, this sounds great. How do I know if the charity I have in mind actually qualifies for a QCD? The charity must be a 501c3 organization that's eligible to receive tax-deductible contributions. You just can't give a QCD to a charity, a family member, or a private foundation, or a supporting organization, or a donor-advised funds. These don't qualify. If you're still not sure, visit the IRS website where you can find a searchable database of approved charities for QCDs. To recap, what we've covered today is if you're 72 and you own an IRA and are charitably inclined and you have more retirement than you need, donating all or part of your RMD to charity may make a lot of sense for you. But even if you're not 72 and not in the process of preparing for retirement income and are not yet required to take RMDs, being aware of QCDs could really fit into your retirement income plan and have great tax advantages for you down the road. I've had many families spin down all of their IRA and not leave IRAs, let alone a balance for their QCDs, and that's a mistake. It's always smart to meet with your CPA, meet with your financial advisor to make sure that a QCD is right for your individual situation. Now, I've been a financial advisor for a long time, and I've built my success from the ground up. But at the end of the day, it wasn't wealth and it wasn't achievement that changed my life, but generosity. If you want to hear my personal journey from greedy to generosity, you have to pick up my book, The Giving Crisis. And you can click on the link below to pre-order a copy today. And I want to thank you for watching. If you like this video, you'll probably love our videos on philanthropy, giving, and tithing, and give you practical ways to give more and get the tax benefits too. Also, don't forget my podcast, Rich, Young, and Powerful, where we interview philanthropists who share about their charities that you can give your QCDs to. Until next time, remember to invest your life into something that will outlive it. Now that's living to give.